Check this out. The ice cubes are dropping. Check that out. Wow. Isn't that awesome? This is welcome to CeeLo Ed TV. Today I have an exciting review on a portable ice maker. Now, the reason why I thought about this is I thought about all the things that I would personally need if the grid was down. And some of the cool things about having ice on demand is you are able to use it as a medical treatment to keep swelling down. You say you got a spider bite, a bug bite, and you need to put that ice pack on there to bring the swelling down, or say you get a bump or bruise or break something. Ice is a great way to keep the swelling down and to keep the pain down. But what I encourage you to think about is, what if the grid was down? What if your power went out and you needed ice? Well, I have a great solution today, which is a portable ice maker. I will leave the model number in the description as well as a link. But as you can see right now, the ice is pretty full, so I'm gonna need my ice scooper to get me some ice. In today's review, if you don't mind me, I'm just gonna pour a drink. In today's review, we're gonna just look at the overview of some of the features on the ice maker, and I'll show you the process and how which you make the ice, and then also some updates on my solar system. But I will make a couple of more videos to get to the technical aspects of the ice maker and the steps in which how to operate it. The ice maker has the ability to make small and large cubes, and right now these are actually what you would consider the smaller cubes here. Those are the smaller cubes, but it has the ability to make the larger cubes. Also, this ice maker doesn't take long. I say about 15 minutes, and the basket was almost full, so that's really nice. And I've literally just poured a drink right here in the office. I didn't get this ice from my fridge. I got it right here. So imagine the portability of that. So enough of me talking about this. Let's go ahead and clip into the video, and I'll show you how this ice maker works. Okay, so the premise behind this video is to actually see, could you get ice made off of grid? And we want to think about things that we actually need in an emergency. So ice packs are very important for bruises and bumps, also to keep swelling down. Also, you need a cool drink to bring your body temperature down as well too sometimes. So this really comes in handy. I figured we do the unboxing first, see what's inside. First thing you're gonna do is get a guide here based off of, I guess, your water tables and how often you will more than likely have to clean your ice maker. Next up, of course, we have the manual here, and there's a lot of details. I recommend you go ahead and reading this manual. Gives you the model number on the corner, gives you details on how to clean it, some of the errors you may run into, and what to do when you're first setting up your ice maker. Obviously, you're gonna get your handle here. Let's go ahead and pull the machine out. I'm just gonna lay it on the side or just upside down. Let's get that off. Set that over there. We don't care about that so much. And here we are. Very nice. Okay, first of all, I just want to say this unit is awesome. I mean, the styling of it, I'll let you get a good look around there. Looks really nice on the countertop. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to briefly go over a couple of the items. So here is your ice basket. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there. Inside it has a fill line of, you know, how much water to put in. Also, the handle, might as well go ahead and hook that up. Snaps on real easy. You just rotate it and locks right in. I mean, it's really easy, and I'll show that real quick. Also, we have our ice cube, little cute little thing, isn't it? So these are all the accessories that you have with it. I'm going to hook it up to a kilowatt meter so we can see how much power this thing uses, and I'll get some closer shots in so you can check it out. Okay, so you can get a good look at the unit. We have all the settings here. As you can see, add water. That lets you know if your water level is low, if the ice is full and you need to pull it, your power, and you can choose between small ice cubes and large ice cubes. Go ahead and open it up so you can see the inside. Okay, so let me go ahead and bring you in on the inside. Here you can see the ice basket is here. And also I want to come in here. There's where you're going to see your max fill line. Also at the bottom you'll see a little filter and drain plug. And might as well flip that to the underside so you can see it. And if you look right there, you will see the little drain plug. Okay, for your water, just in case you got to drain it as you clean it. I can't wait to go ahead and get this thing on a test drive. Okay, so I've got some water filtering here. And we've got the unit. So, seen my video on water filtration, definitely check it out right here. So, we're going to get this thing filled up and see how it performs. Okay, so forgive the bananas, but we have the Icemaker hooked up to the kilowatt meter. This just gives you a reading of what it uses. And right now, as you can see, the power light is on. So, let's get it filled up and, you know, see what we got going here. Now, I'm just going to fill it to the max line. Okay, so we're just going to fill it up all the way to max. I always get excited when I hear water. That's good enough. I'm not filling it all the way to the max. I'm a coast baby, so, you know, we love water. So, max is right here. You can go ahead and get the ice basket in. There we go. And now, let's go ahead and check out the settings. Now, I will show the power cycling in a separate clip. Let's go ahead and just turn it on and get the Icemaker going. Now, we're going to select between large and small ice cubes. Check that out. So it's doing something there. Okay. All right. I like smaller ice cubes, so that's what I'm going to do. All right. So if you're curious to know what it's using right now, I believe it's cycling the water, and I'll just lift the lid real quick. It's probably getting the chamber up to temperature as well. Okay. And I just heard the compressor kick on. And right now the voltage went up. Let me see if I can bring you in so you can see. So right now it's using about 91 watts, 92. When it first kicked on, it was at 100. So it's looking like it's using a steady 90. Now I think you need a little bit more juice to kick it off. So if you have one of those cigarette lighter 120 watt inverters, you will not be able to run it off this. You need to get like maybe, I'm assuming maybe a 500 watt and up one, just to get that initial kickoff. It might like peak to 400 or 500 watts, but then it comes right back down to like under 100 watts. So that's excellent, very energy efficient. So I'm gonna let it do its thing. We're gonna track the kilowatt hours, and also we're gonna attempt to run this on solar today. So let's see what it does, how long it takes to make our ice cubes. While the ice is making, let me go ahead and show you some of the upgrades I made to my solar system. Okay, just want to give you an idea of what we're working with today. We got a bit of overcast with the sun breaking through. Watt inverter, let me get some lights going here. And light up the garage a bit. There we go. And so everything's running off solar right now. Lighting up the garage. So if you look up here, I've got 2 sets of panels. And we're getting about 14 on this side coming in, 14 volts, and this side 13. But I've also expanded my battery array, so I've got 2 more batteries I added, also with the Mighty battery. This is an excellent golf cart battery. So also, I've had this for a long time, sitting just collecting dust, but I never had a need to run something over 2,000 watts, except for now, because I've been testing running a heater on my solar system. Actually works pretty good, up to 600 watts. I can run a what you would call a radiant heater, up to 600 watts on this. I can also run a 400 watt space heater. So this is excellent. So I know the solar system can run the Icemaker Also, this little unit right here and this unit can run my fridge. So I don't need to run anything really high right now. So we're going to use a pure sine wave inverter to run the Icemaker. That is really cool how it drops the ice. Wow, it's just amazing how much technology you have. And look at that. Scoops the ice up and boom, drops it. I mean, you can't beat that. Off-grid ice. Alright, so let me let it go through a few more cycles and I'll give you around the time that it took. Okay, here I want to mention I have my power station here, and also the Icemaker is running now. When the fan is on, as you can hear, the compressor is running. The meter says about 100 watts. This is a 300 watt power station, and I'm curious to know if it can handle the peak when the compressor kicks on. But what's really cool, let me peek you in here. Look at all that ice. It's already working out pretty good. I want to go ahead and stop it, and I want to see if, wow, let's go ahead and retracting. All right, that is really awesome. So if this power station can handle that initial surge and start making the ice. So I'm gonna go ahead and unhook it. Okay, so I've got it hooked up. We're gonna go ahead and turn on the AC power. All right. And this 55 represents the 55 watts coming in from solar. This one can't take much in charge, but I plan to upgrade to like a more powerful one. Okay, and we've got power here. So let's see if it can kick the compressor on. Here we go. Moment of truth. Let's see if it will show that initial spike. All right. So it seems like it's working pretty good. We want to do actually small ice cubes. It's sounding good so far. So this hasn't changed. So it's barely using any power right now. All right, but I know when that compressor kicks off, it's going to spike. Okay, here we go. 143, 128, 121. It's working, guys. It's working. It's working. And so let's look in here. The compressor did kick off. So this little setup right here, you don't even need really that much. You need about maybe a 200 watt inverter or up to run this Icemaker. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna let the ice make, and then we're gonna look at it, the final results. I mean, here we are making ice on solar. Guys, don't underestimate needing ice or something like this. I mean, guys, we're making ice on free energy that we got from the sun. I mean, it's amazing what technology is out right now. Let's go ahead and have a brief discussion about the whole setup, and I'll let you know my thoughts and final thoughts on the Icemaker. So far, I'm really loving this thing. Check this out. The ice cubes are dropping. Check that out. Wow. Isn't that awesome? Now check this out. On the power station, when that fan kicks off and that compressor initially hits, it's about 144 watts. So that's the information that I needed. Check that out, guys. Making ice on solar. Now, one thing I really like is that this Icemaker has sensors in it, so it's just not keeping to make ice willy-nilly. As a matter of fact, before I scoop my ice, let me show you the ice basket. And voila, look at all the wonderful ice there. Now, it may not be in focus. I'm kind of dripping a little bit of water on the floor, but there you go. Lots of fresh ice. And guys, this is an awesome way to make some ice. Now, if you think about it, I'm making ice in my office. Now, think about taking this anywhere you need to go. Now, it's a little noisy because it's processing some more ice. So let me go ahead and scoop some out. I thought about a lot of what's been going on as of late. If you check out TikTok or on YouTube, people are talking about how expensive electric is. Now, right now, I'm getting a full cup of ice. And there you go. Nice little cup of ice. Cheers. I am running literally these lights, the TV behind me, and the Icemaker all off of my little portable power station right here. And I did a review, link up here if you want to check it out. But mainly, guys, look at this. This is awesome. So I've got ice making right here off the grid on a solar system. Okay, so now we're at my overall thoughts. Man, I couldn't be more happier with this Icemaker. It's easy to clean. I've used it on several occasions now. And also I know if the grid goes down that I can run and make ice on a hot day, or if I have an emergency, I need an ice pack, I know I can do it with this. Guys, I advise everybody to get one of these. If you want to pick one up, links will be in the description below. Also, if you want to know more details, I'm coming out with several videos on the different operations. So there will be a video coming out on how to do the cleaning cycle, how much power this actually takes, also how to switch between the small ice cubes and the large ice cubes. And guys, thank you for tuning in and supporting the channel. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button, the like button. And also, I will have more reviews, more tech stuff coming out for you to check out. Cheers. I'll see you on the next video.